You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to All E Daily with Who. Today, with me is Samir Balarabe. What can you say about yourself?
Well, now I'm feeling amazing, feeling okay. I'm okay with the way my life is going, with all my achievement at my age. So I think okay, I'm feeling okay, Alhamdulillah.
You talk about age. How old are you? If you
Well,
mind sharing with us.
well, I think I keep that confidential.
All right.
Yeah,
Do you have any hobbies?
yeah. I I love playing football and watching football actually.
What is your morning like?
Well, as usual, my morning routine is waking up for Subhi prayer. After that, a little bit of askar. After that, I do one or two things, schedule what I'm going to do for the day, and I get ready and I start the day.
So the day, what is your day like?
Well, actually, I'm a very busy person actually because I always go up and down as I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm into business and a little bit into politics. And now the season as the presidential election is close to, like, I think 27 days from today. So I am super busy right now because I have a lot of projects that I'm doing.
Do you have any favorite food?
Yes, rice and beans.
Interesting. Beef or chicken?
Chicken.
Rice or spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Straightforward. All right. What is your major? What did you study?
Actually, my BSc I studied computer science, and my master's I studied international business management, so that I can match two majors because it will help me a lot. Because having two different fields to have the knowledge at the same time, it can go a long way. As you know, the world is becoming more digital and more like a global village. So when you have the tech knowledge and the international business knowledge, put them together, I think even your business will not stay only nationally but internationally.
What do you do for a living? You said a little about that, but expand more for us.
Okay, actually, as I said earlier, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into business, and again, I'm an international business consultant.
What type of business?
I do sell chemicals. I'm into recycling again. And as I said earlier, I'm an international consultant. There are some countries that are willing to diversify from their main source of income to another. For example, like Saudi Arabia, they want to diversify from petroleum-based economy to more of production. So I can remember last few months, the Saudi Export Development Authority contact us, and we arranged like a meeting with some business tycoons in Nigeria, which we took them to Riyadh for a business exhibition, which they sat down and talked. So apart from Saudi, we did with Egypt, we did with Morocco, and eventually very soon we are having talks with some other countries which are eventually going to come into Nigeria.
What is your greatest weakness?
I can't say, but I'm a kind of person, I like to accept my challenge. Because anytime you don't want to accept your challenge, that's your weakness. So if you're in a position where you can't avoid it, you just have to accept it. So I think I can't say I have a specific weakness per se. It just depends on the circumstance you meet me.
So what is your strength?
Well, my strength is I always think outside the box. Anything that people think that it is impossible, I always think that it is possible, and I try to do it. I'm always optimistic about everything I'm doing. Well, in the next 5 years, I see myself somewhere different, somewhere doing something that impacts people directly. As a whole, even as of now, I'm doing something little. I know I'm impacting the lives of people, but not that much. But I believe in the next 5 years, it will be greater.
We hope so. What can you say about family?
Well, family is everything. because I can see some people living like they will be showing as if their family don't care about them or they don't care about the family. I think it's not like that, because family, you can get family not even from your blood relative, you can get a family from a friend. I have several friends which are more like a family to me, which they do some things more than my actual relatives. But alhamdulillah, I love my family always support me.
And when I say art, you definitely know what I'm talking about. While we were in school, when I come first, you come second. And whenever you come first, I come second. So talk about
Well,
it.
art is a beautiful thing. I think art, if someone have this idea of art, I think that's what makes him, he doesn't think just within an enclosed place, he think outside, and anything he's trying to do, he will picture it in his head first before he can put it in practice. So that's the beauty of art, because I noticed several people that I mingle with them, if they don't have anything to do with art, the way we think is entirely different. So I think art is a beautiful thing, and art doesn't come only in drawing and stuff. Art comes in various perspectives, because even if somebody is explaining something to you, even if it is not related to art, but because you're an artist or you have an idea of an artist, you see the way you are picturing what he is explaining to you is entirely different, and you are understanding the person more.
The creativity.
Yeah.
Are you an extrovert or introvert?
From the first look, when people first meet me, they say I'm an introvert. But when we started talking, or somebody that knows me very well, like you know, it's not like that.
It means when you get comfortable with people.
Yes, exactly.
If you're given 20 million naira, what will you do with it right now?
Well, right now, I'll invest it.
What will you invest it in?
I have a lot of business ideas going on. Like, for example, people up to now, especially down in the north, we have this kind of ideology that any business I want to go into something fancy. But to be honest, the world is turning everything to like this recycle, anything to green revolution. It's like a green revolution is going on.
The green energy.
The green energy. So everything is being recycled. So I think I'll go into recycling business. Even as of now, I'm into recycling business. I'm getting a lot of money out of it. But if you see it, if you go to the place where I'm doing the business, many people will not want to go back to that place again, because we deal with garbages, all sort of this fractured rubbers, cartons, papers. We all use that, and you see we get those from the garbage. Definitely our place will not be that clean.
Now, what do you see is money. They
But
see
it's
garbage, but you see money.
Yes, people see
So,
garbage, but
so
I
you
see
talk
money.
about the north, and I already have a question about that. So let's jump into that question.
Okay.
The northern Nigeria has a lot of opportunities. What opportunities do you see?
Well, the opportunities that northern Nigeria have, they are uncountable. The problem is that we don't look at them as opportunities. That's our problem. Because if we start looking at some things, you see that there are opportunities, but we, the northerns, don't look at them as opportunities. Let me give you an example. I've stayed in Lagos for so long, and I've noticed how they live, how they stay, how they live their lives, how they do their businesses. They take any little opportunity as a business. For example, if not for now that photography has become something. Before, as a photographer, I don't think nobody will take you serious.
Exactly.
I don't think somebody will even give you his daughter in marriage. See, that's one. But now, as things are changing a little bit, photographers are becoming more important in the society, and people are accepting it as an opportunity, as a job opportunity,
as a
profession. Secondly, another one is venturing into tech business. I can remember around 2014, I designed a website, e-commerce website. I went along this Tal'ud road, if you know, from Tal'ud down to after Kabuga till almost UK News site. There are a lot of furniture galleries. Exactly. So I remember when I did there was I made an e-commerce website. I went there. I went gallery by gallery, shop by shop. I say, okay, this is a new idea. It's a new e-commerce website which is trending all over the world. It's a new set of business. The advantage is people don't have to follow this through this Talwood Road or Buchanan Side Road before they can see your shop. They will be in their houses and they will see your products and they will buy it. And not even in Kano, I would say all over Nigeria, all over West Africa, because I know there are several people that are coming to Kano all over from Cameroon, Niger, and Chad. But the answer I got from those people is not good. Some people are looking at me as, this guy is a scam. He just come here to scam us because he see that maybe we're not that educated enough and stuff. So that's one of the things we are facing in the north. This just tech parts. There are several parts. Just take out sport parts. If we take sports, if you see anytime Nigeria is playing, you see it's just, you see Chukudi, Adewale, Tundi, but you don't see any Garba, Adu, or Dalaji.
We have Ahmed Musa.
Apart from him, mention another one.
I don't know.
You see, that's the problem. It's not that there is this kind of ethnicity in the football federation or something. It's because if you remember when we are growing up, if you are being allowed to play football, they are seeing it as a sin. Or like your parents are not planning to bring you up very well. If we say we are going to focus only on the government job, me to my own understanding, the government have done a lot. If I break it down like this, you'll understand. We have so many ministries in Nigeria and parastatals. Each ministry and parastatal, there is no ministry or parastatal that has employed less than 2,000 people. And again, if you check our budget, most of the budget is going on recurring expenditure. That's all about paying salary and stuff. I think that's not a good thing for a country. But let's say we have invested in football. Let's say people are playing football, people are playing volleyball, people are playing basketball. If we break it down, the main person that is playing the football will get money. Definitely has to employ an agent. Definitely has to be going to a medical team, or he will get a medical team. If not him himself, the club will have a medical team. The club will have even electricians, plumbers, people that will be taking care of the pitch, you understand? Cameramen, like media personnel, you understand?
There will be a lot of job
There will be
opportunities.
a lot of job opportunities. There are going to be lawyers. Even the footballers will have lawyers. There will be coaches. There will be linesmen. They will all get money and will get paid. So why would we be dependent on government job? But the problem of northern Nigeria is that we have that mentality that if you are not in a government job, forget about it. You are not going to make it in life. Because I have this several experiences. And, what are you doing? After I finished school, I started doing my business. What are you doing? I'm doing business. Why don't you go and get a government job? Sorry, we will get a better job very soon. Why? You see, this thing is killing us actually. So the north, we have to be reoriented. We have to reorient ourselves that our youths, after finishing school, don't focus on government job. Try to be an entrepreneur, start a new business, or join a business, an existing business, which will become an apprentice, which later you'll become the boss of yourself. I think that's the real problem of the north. That's why the south are far ahead of us.
I hope they listen to you and they learn
Inshallah, I hope so.
from the boss himself. Who is your role model?
My role model is my dad actually.
What skill do you have? Apart from your business, what other skills do you have?
I'm very good in talking to people to convince them to do something, or if they have any problem, they sit down, they talk to me. I try to talk them out of those problems and give them solutions. I think that skill, I know I have it naturally.
Lifestyle is how you live your life.
Yes.
Can you please describe your lifestyle for me?
My lifestyle is very simple. I don't live extravagant life, and I don't live very low life. I don't live out of my means.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have only one. I have a daughter.
What can you say about parent?
Well, even though I'm new, I'm just a week old as a parent. So, well, it's not easy. It requires a lot of sacrifice. Because the first sacrifice you start making from the bills of the hospital to not sleeping like for I don't know how long. Up to now, we're still counting this for not sleeping because the baby will be crying. So it requires a lot of sacrifice.
What is next for Samir? What is next for you?
Next for me, actually, I'm a very ambitious person, actually, per se. So all what I want is my business to be successful. That's why for now I'm focused on my business, and I'm trying very hard for me to achieve my goals. Even though I have my goals, as one of my friends was saying, anytime he's going to pray, he say, I want to be, and I couldn't don't go to so many so I think I'm following his footsteps.
So do you have anything you want to add?
To be an entrepreneur is not something easy because, as I see, mostly mentality of northern youths, they just want something fast. The moment I start business, let it flow fast. No, it doesn't work that way. It takes a lot of time and struggle. You have to start, you fall, you get up again, you keep going. Just don't give up. And you have to think outside the box. And again, don't follow the trend. There is a trend. When you see people are just doing business like everybody, you just follow after. No. Sit back, wait, observe the business, analyze it before you take that step. If not, you keep starting, you keep falling, and you will come to a point where you have to give up.
So no shortcuts.
No shortcuts.
You have to follow the route the way it is.
Nothing good comes easy in life. Nothing good comes easy in life.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned one or two things out of it. See you in the next one. Thank you.